Mic check, mic check, mic check. 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hey, hey, hey. What's up with my people, man? What's up with my people, man? King Lade is in the building. You already know. 2-time Poppy, Zaddy. You know, the list goes on and on and on. Hold on. Rest in peace to Grandma Betty. Rest in peace to Grandma Betty. You already know what's up. She was a real one. For real, man. Shout out to her and Aunt Dorothy, man. What's up with my people, man? Hopefully y'all doing good. Make sure y'all drop where y'all from when y'all pull up in here, man. Shout out to Australia. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all doing well. Soon as we hit, let's say 150 likes. We're gonna start turning them likes up though. It's gonna start going back to what it was. Y'all know it used to be 250. Y'all know it used to be 250. But we gonna do 150 right now. Nah, we gonna fuck around. Let's do 175 today. Let's do 175 today. We already at 101. Let's do 175 today, man. What's up, man? Shout out to my dude Anthony in the building. Hit that like button. You already know what's up. Big Zaddy, you know I like that shit. You know I like that shit. Hey, hopefully y'all having a good day, man. You know, life be happening, man. But you know, the Fire Squad, we are a very resilient people. You know, we go through shit, but this is the thing. We go through it. We don't let it stop us. So you know what I'm saying? We don't quit over here. The King of Kings is here. I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say that now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I go that far with it. But make sure y'all drop where y'all from when y'all pull up, man. Shout out to Greenville, North Carolina in the building. North Carolina, you already know what's up. Michigan, you already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. You already know what's up, man. Also, don't forget, you can send in super chats. And if you're watching the rebroadcast, you can go ahead and hit a super chat too, man. Shout out to you, anybody that donates. I appreciate it. You already know, no matter how big or how small, it is greatly appreciated. Chicago was popping with you, man. Was popping. Hey, we back though. We back with another Nuke's Top 5. As soon as we hit 175 likes, we going in. You know what I'm saying? We close to it already. We got scary videos you can't unsee. The hoodie ain't been up in like 2 years. I might as well take this shit off. I might as well do this broadcast shirtless. I might as well do this broadcast shirtless. It's people in the comments, they like, oh, hell no. Don't do that, Mr. Laidback. You might take my chick. Hey, don't do that, Mr. Laidback. You might take my chick. Cleveland was popping. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vancouver, man. Appreciate that super chat, Josh, man. Thank you for the love. Mississippi was popping. Shout out to Mississippi in the building, man. Trinidad was popping. I told you I need to get out to Trinidad. I need to get out to Trinidad. But we got another Nuke's Top 5 today, man. Shout out to Nuke. You already know what's up. Big shout outs to Nuke, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. Continue success. You already know what's up, bro. All love from this end. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and do the next scary joint shirtless. Oh shit. We already hit the 175 likes. We in here early. This is what This is what I'm talking about. When we get on one accord, can we put one accord in the chat? Can we put one accord in the chat though? We about to get straight into it. I like when we go straight there. I like it. New York was popping, Colorado was popping, but we about to get into it because my people ain't playing tonight. I love my people, man. You already know that. I love my people, man. Shout out from Brandis and Justina and Idaho. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate that super chat as well. Keep your shirt on, bro. See, Buddy gave me 10. Buddy gave me a 10 to keep my shirt on. That is crazy. I appreciate that though, man. Appreciate the love, man. Let me go ahead and pull this up, man, because we did hit the 170. We're almost up to 200. Y'all got me feeling good tonight. Y'all move like this. Definitely put one accord in the chat. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all got me too excited because y'all don't be doing me like this. Pause. But we here. If you with me, hopefully you got your water If you a real one, you already know what's up. But make sure, if you with me, drop with you in the chat. Drop with you. We got, what's the name of this video? Scary videos you can't unsee. Let's go ahead and get into a fire squad. What's poppin'? He gave me a 10 to keep my shirt on. That's crazy.
Late one evening in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Heather Paul is outside on her front porch having some ice cream with her husband and her 2 sons. But then, Heather suddenly spots something that absolutely creeps her out.
What's she looking at?
There's like little mosquitoes.
What kind of going on?
Who the hell is that? Who is that just walking behind her like that?
What? What did you say? What did you say, Mommy?
She scares
I
me.
couldn't hear you.
Who is that?
You gotta keep that open, so
Don't forget, share this with the last person you text in your phone, man. If you a real one, just shoot it to whoever it was. Come back in here and chill with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to share this with the last person you text in your phone. That goes for the people in the live, and it goes for people that's watching the rebroadcast, man. And it helps the channel. You already know that, man. Shout out to my real ones out there.
get all musty.
You can't tell me to find good.
So that was a ghost walking behind her?
Heather whispers, "She scares me," to her husband and children, but they have no idea what she's talking about. Neither her husband or sons can see the bizarre figure dressed in white that is walking down the sidewalk only about 20 feet away.
They can't see
Heather
it.
says that the woman looked like, quote, a lady dressed like a nurse from the 1950s with an eerie grin on her face. Heather is now freaked out. She can't understand why no one else saw the strange nurse. So she checks the footage from their front door security camera, and sure enough, the recording also shows a creepy pale figure walking right by.
Hell no.
It just immediately creeped me out, so I just kind of like jumped.
But it gets even weirder, because you see, Heather lives only a mile away from a notorious old abandoned mental asylum, the Philadelphia State Hospital at Byberry.
So a little backstory, I live about a mile from where Byberry State Hospital used to be. This is one of the, I'm pretty sure the most notorious mental hospital in the country. A lot of abuse went on there. There was lobotomies performed on patients. There was experiments performed on patients. A lot of them lost their lives because they were just treated so horribly. The conditions that that hospital was in was so inhumane, and no human should have ever had to go through what these patients went through. And these people just needed help. It's just very sad.
Jeez.
They were so overcrowded, like the nurse to patient ratio was just extreme.
With 2 student nurses and maybe 3 attendants, we have all we can do to bathe the patients, get them to cafeteria, take them to the doctors, give them their medications, and try to keep the place clean.
Now, when I was a kid growing up, we used to definitely go in there, and it was really scary. Like the second you walk on the grounds, you just feel like it's cold, it's not normal, it feels weird. Like you can tell somebody's watching you. There's underground tunnels underneath, so we used to run around them too.
What?
And they used to use those tunnels to transport bodies. And there was still those like metal slab beds that they were still down there when we went in there, like, you know, in the 2000s. I felt my arm grabbed in there once, and I moved my flashlight because I thought it was my friend, and my friend was like over there. And I'm like, oh my God.
But this story gets even weirder still. Heather's dad lived in the same house as a boy. When Heather shows her dad the creepy footage, he tells her that a woman named Linda used to live in the house next door.
Oh.
And during the 1950s, Linda was a nurse at the old Byberry Mental Hospital.
Oh,
So did
snap.
Heather catch the ghost of a nurse from the old abandoned hospital? And if not, why could no one else see the strange woman walking down the sidewalk?
Wow.
Ho ho, no.
Oh,
Cara
no.
Messina lives in an old house in New York State that was built in
Hold on, man. Do y'all think Nuke is gonna curse? Because Nuke been cursing a lot lately. I don't know what's been going on with Nuke. That's my guy. But do you think a curse word is gonna fly out in this episode? Yes or no in the comments, man. It'd be funny every time it happen. But y'all let me know. We gotta call it early, because you know. Let's go.
the 1800s and has a very tragic past. In the early to mid 1800s, the house was part of the Underground Railroad. a network for fugitive slaves seeking freedom. Slaves escaping the South were forced to hide under the house to avoid capture by authorities. Because of its dark history, Kara believes that the house might be haunted, and she says that while her family has lived there, they have had, quote, some ghostly activity through the years. So one day, Kara and her daughter are just relaxing around the house, and they start to hear a very strange sound coming from the basement.
Oh no.
So for the last 20 minutes, I've been sitting on my couch, and it's been dead silent, and all of a sudden I hear Santa. And I thought it was coming from outside, and it's not.
Y'all saying he gonna curse.
And this is my basement.
At least they got the lights on. What is that?
Summer.
What she got in her hand though? Do she got the blicky? Yo, do she got the blicky in her hand right here? Is that the blicky? Or is it a bat? Like, what is that? What's that in her hand, yo?
Summer.
Is that a machete? She got a machete in her hand?
Tell me it's in the same box as Chucky right now.
She got a machete in her hand.
What?
Yeah, it's in there.
Right, but it hasn't been touched, and all of a sudden, after all of these months,
Oh,
and it's off.
appreciate that
Kara's
super
daughter
chat.
flips through a box, which ironically contains 2 old Chucky dolls, only to find that a Santa figurine has suddenly activated itself and is just talking away, even though the power switch is turned off. But there's something even weirder here that video viewers noticed after this clip was uploaded. Because, did you hear it?
Appreciate that super chat.
Right, but it hasn't been touched, and all of a sudden, after all of these months,
No, stop.
and it's off.
Just as the Santa doll is picked up and suddenly stops talking, it can be heard seeming to frantically yell, "No, stop!"
What?
So is Kara's basement haunted? Is the little Santa doll possessed by some wayward spirit? Or is it all just a very odd coincidence? You decide.
You decide.
Daddy Ghost. One morning, a woman named Cheyenne is taking care of her 2-year-old daughter when the little girl says something very strange.
Yeah,
Okay, who is it?
Daddy. Daddy's right there.
Is it your daddy?
No, it's your daddy.
It's your
where?
daddy.
Daddy's right there.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, show me.
She said, come on. Yo, what I told you about babies and animals. When they start dealing with the supernatural, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to babies and animals, I don't think they be lying. I just think it's instinct. I don't think they have no reason to lie. What a 2-year-old got up? What she? Come on, man.
See?
Oh,
Your daddy's missing you.
my daddy's missing me?
That's your damn.
Let's go get him. Where'd he go?
In you.
Okay, show me.
Her daughter seems to be referring to Cheyenne's dad, which is odd because not only has her daughter never met her granddad, but even Cheyenne herself was only just a toddler when her father passed away.
Whoa.
So Cheyenne shows her daughter a picture, and the little girl confirms that it's the man she saw in the hallway of their house.
Whoa.
Yes?
Yes, it looks like that.
Daddy.
Wow. She never seen him before?
Yeah. And Mabel, what does your ghost do?
I got chills. She never seen a picture before? I got chills.
No.
What did you say he gave you?
Hot.
A heart?
Daddy.
Wow.
Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Daddy.
Yeah.
2 days later, and it happens again.
Just see me.
What sees you? The ghost? What are you talking about?
Come on.
She said, come on. I'm gonna show you. Wow. This is wild.
Oh! The dryer scared me, and you already freaked me out.
Wow. She knows
Cheyenne
exactly
says
what
that
she's
her
doing.
daughter still occasionally talks to the entity that the little girl now refers to as, quote, Daddy Ghost. But Cheyenne says that some online comments have scared her a bit.
She calls him Daddy Ghost. She's only had an experience like that 2 or 3 times. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, I try to capture it on video. I also had a lot of comments saying that it wasn't like something nice. It was something mean. That freaked me out, so don't say that again. A lot of people were telling me don't communicate with it. I'm not. I'm scared. She is.
Look at how the baby is like almost copying her mom's hand gestures and stuff like that. That's funny.
And she doesn't understand. So, tell him, Mabel.
So is Cheyenne's daughter seeing the ghost of her granddad stopping by for a visit? What do you think? A grave situation.
That's crazy. If you with me, drop with you in the comments. Hit that like button if you just strolled in here, man. We got over 400 people, man. Come on, y'all. What's up?
A young woman named Britt lives on a large horse ranch in the mountains. She says that lately, things around the ranch have gotten a little strange. Well, actually, they've gotten a lot strange. It all starts one day when Britt's dog Josie just completely freaks out.
So, I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me.
What happened?
Maybe I can catch it in real life of a freaking cemetery. In my front yard, I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog.
Loud barking.
She's up in that room upstairs.
What's wrong with the dog? She got the door wide open.
Josie? Josie?
Uh-oh. 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 Let me back up. What's going on? Fix the camera so we can see. She is... Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it. But I don't really know, like...
What?
That's usually like her stance while she's waiting for me to come home, and I'm just like...
The dog sees something.
Is she waiting for someone to walk
The dog
out
sees
closer?
something.
Like, I just don't really know what she's staring at. Because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like...
Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on. I don't trust this. It's quiet. It's too quiet.
Like, what? What is it?
Uh-oh.
What is it?
The dog starts ferociously barking at the upstairs bedroom closet for absolutely no reason. But little Josie's strange behavior doesn't stop there. As Britt mentioned, she has a private cemetery in front of her house where some of her family members and also several of their deceased pets are all buried together.
Hell no.
Recently, the dog Josie has just started staring at the small graveyard.
Josie?
A cemetery on the property is crazy.
Josie, what's going on?
The horses on the ranch often just stare toward the small cemetery as well.
Hell nah. Look at this.
Well, that's not creepy.
Look at this.
Seriously, what are you two looking at?
Hell nah. Hell nah.
But now, weirdest of all, Britt says that lately the neighbor's cows have started to wander over to her property. and they also just weirdly stand around the small graveyard.
What?
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just
Hell
come and hang
no.
out here all the time now. It's a newer development.
No way. No way.
Why? They just kind of come and literally breathe around this area.
What?
And they just kind of will freeze and won't move. So, yeah.
Bro, what do y'all think is happening right now? What do y'all think is happening right now in the comments, man? This is crazy.
What's up?
They not even moving.
Britt is confused and a little creeped out by all of the animals' strange behavior. But things are about to take an even more terrifying turn. One night, Britt orders some food from Uber Eats.
Uh-oh.
The driver is a bit disturbed by the gathered cows at the graveyard, but he completes his delivery. And then things just get weird.
Delivery guy arrives on property. He chilling. He just staring at them like, what the hell? She better tip that man. He need a tip. Pause.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
This is location is off-site. Go ahead.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You're a cowboy?
It's scared. He's like, oh.
They're actually not mine. They wasn't showing up.
No, yeah.
No. They come hang out
What's
around
going
here
on
every
right
day.
now?
Yeah.
They not even moving. Begins to record from her phone.
What would you do if this happened in your house?
Oh my God. Hi.
Hell nah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like.
What
they
is
just,
going on?
stand And like.
Hey, what did I say? What did I say that was a pause? I missed it because I definitely didn't pause it because y'all telling me to pause it.
Are you for real?
Alarm in the house is going off. I don't see nothing right now with these. She by herself? She ain't got no. Oh! She left the Taco Bell.
Something sets off the alarm inside Britt's house, and as she carefully walks back inside, some unseen force seems to actually grab and pull her shirt. She drops her food in terror and runs back out.
Whoa.
Britt says that she was too afraid to return to the house.
Oh, I said
She
pause.
spent the rest of the night in the family RV that was parked outside. Hunter or hunted.
Hell.
Nick and Ted from the YouTube channel The Hunting Public are out bow hunting on public lands in the remote wilderness of Missouri. Suddenly they hear something that sends chills down their spines. Now, let me say before I show you these clips, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, no one is shown being hurt in the following video. There's absolutely no evidence that any crime was committed in this video or that anyone was injured in any way. Alright, so, while Nick and Ted are hunting, they hear a gunshot, followed by some insane screaming.
What?
They immediately grab their camera and start recording.
6:45 p.m. Somebody's screaming. There's somebody getting shot.
Now, Nick and Ted are in such a remote area of the Missouri woods that they have no cell service to call the authorities.
Dang.
So, all they can do is listen.
Wow. This is crazy. They can't even call the police.
There ain't nothing out here. I keep getting chills all down my back. Yeah. Somebody is screaming at the absolute Toddler monk over there.
Hell nah.
Very not good obscenities to someone else. I've never witnessed anybody screaming like that. Yeah.
Jeez. Hell. How many shots is that? Bro, how many shots was that?
Something not good's going on.
They still screaming. Somebody help.
Again, Nick tries to call someone to report the incident, but they still can't find a spot in the woods with cell service.
We ain't got any service in here, so can't call the police and tell them to go over there and see what the heck's going on, but sound like something off a dang horror movie over there. I mean, it sounds like a guy that's absolutely losing his mind over there.
At this point, Nick and Ted are totally freaked out. They just head back to their truck so that they can get out of there and call the police.
Hey.
I've heard some stuff that I feel needs to be reported to the police department. Okay. I was hunting, me and a buddy were hunting, and at about 6:45, we heard gunshots, which is not uncommon, but then for 30 minutes straight or so, there was lots of screaming and just people, obscenities, and it sounded like something really bad was going on over there, and there was 20 or more gunshots ended up happening. I have pins dropped on a map about how far we were from where we think this was occurring. We didn't know what to do, and we had no service, so we're trying to report and see if anything had been reported about there.
Days later, Nick and Ted provide an update on what happened after their terrifying encounter in the woods.
They found out?
So after that hunt, you can see we alerted proper authorities, and the days following that event, I had some contact with the state game warden, and they told me that they found nothing on this situation, and they went in there, and there was nothing to be found.
Even though Nick and Ted reported the disturbing incident and even provided GPS coordinates to local authorities, nothing was found at the site. There's absolutely no evidence that any kind of horrible event ever took place there.
You know, it freaked us out, and, you know, we really got unsettled by it, and we weren't scared that, you know, someone wasn't coming after us, but we had heard something that it could have been. You know, your mind goes to think about what could that be, and you know, I immediately go to worst case scenario.
So did Nick and Ted just hear someone having a random temper tantrum or a breakdown? Was it just someone freaking out and maybe just shooting guns at a tree stump?
I don't know, but you don't want to hear that.
Or was it something much more disturbing? You decide. For the full-length version of this video, be sure to check out the channel, The Hunting Public. Shadow of a Doubt.
Hold on, man. Make sure you hit the like button if you just strolled in here. That was crazy. I don't know what was going on, but something was going on, and it definitely sounded like it was real. It didn't sound like it was fake. But if you with me, drop with you in the comments. People saying it was staged. I don't know, but that sounded crazy as hell. If you in the woods and you hear that, get out the way. But if you with me, drive with you, hit that like button if you haven't already. Now, I've covered the strange and creepy story of a woman named Rosanna in one of my previous videos.
Rosanna lives in France in an apartment that she claims is intensely haunted by some mysterious dark entity. One night while she is home alone, she starts to hear strange sounds coming from her children's playroom. What she catches on camera is truly chilling.
The ball is just moving by itself? Hell nah. No, sir. No, sir. What? Oh, shit. Oh, my. Bruh, what? Can you imagine? Bruh, can you imagine? Ain't nobody in the room. Ain't nobody in the room. Appreciate that super chat, man. What the hell? What the helly? Bruh, nobody's in there. Oh my goodness. The worst happens. All the toys is going crazy. Hold on. What happened? I gotta go back. I ain't see that shit. What happened? What is this? Somebody was behind her? Oh my goodness. What's going on? Footsteps in the room. She's tripping.
Toys in the playroom begin to move on their own, and as Rosanna goes to investigate, she notices something very strange. Did you see it?
Someone was behind her,
In the
right?
window reflection, the large shadowy figure of a man seems to be standing right behind her. But when she spins around, there's no one there.
Oh my
Rosanna
goodness.
sees the strange shadow behind her again in the reflection, but then the figure just disappears. Rosanna claims that this dark spirit has haunted her apartment for months, but she just can't afford to move out right now.
Hell no.
So is Rosanna being haunted by some evil entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I got chills
You
on that
decide. A guide to the other side.
Hell nah.
A young woman named Diana posted a very disturbing video to Instagram. In the video, Diana and her brother are watching as the police arrive at a trailer at the edge of their property. The police are showing up for a wellness check after the sad, lonely man who rents the trailer has not been seen for weeks.
Dang.
It turns out that the man had unfortunately passed away inside the trailer. This is the footage.
I'm right there, right there.
So
Wait, they're going up to Tom's place. So wait, you said the light wasn't off?
Yeah, exactly. And I knew that something was going on. That's a lot of cops.
Holy shit, the hell?
And they say somebody passed away in there.
Oh my god, they're calling.
They're coming in.
Are they calling something in?
What was that? I seen
back
something.
over.
I think I
What was
seen
Tom
something.
doing?
Is there like an app you can check or something to figure out?
I think I seen something. A black shadow or something.
That was okay.
Yeah, I see a small black shadow or something. Now it's gone.
Did you see it?
Right there.
The small shadow of a child can be seen lurking outside the trailer, seemingly lost and abandoned. But the police don't even notice, walking right by as if they can't even see the child. And then suddenly the small child shadow just disappears. Watch again.
Hell nah. This stuff is weird, bro.
The figure disappears into thin air right in front of the police, but they don't seem to see anyone. Viewers of the video pointed out that there was another odd apparition in this video. Something that looks like the shadowy figure of a man standing in the trailer window. So a few days later, Diana and her father go to check out the trailer.
It's
and
still
things
there?
get really weird.
Hold on, man, hold on. So Buddy passed away in the trailer. They left the trailer there? Like, what's going on right now? And then they going in the trailer. What are they doing? Are they investigators? What's up with these people? Somebody died in there.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody died and y'all just going in a spot?
Oh my God.
Hold on, I ain't even see that because I'm so upset with these people. What are they thinking about? What are they thinking about? Y'all in the chat, what are they thinking about?
Oh my goodness.
What did she see? Oh shit!
Oh my God. What was that?
A crow.
Oh. Jeez.
Oh, her dad owns the trailer.
Whoa.
I missed that
Wait
part.
a minute.
I missed that part.
Did this guy have a kid?
Oh my God.
What
it
is
can't
this?
be.
Yeah, his kid died too, like, I don't know, before, a long time ago.
Oh my God, he had a
So
kid.
first, Diana is terrified when a dead crow falls out of one of the cabinets, which seems odd as the man has only been deceased and out of the trailer for a few days. So how did the bird get there? But next, Diana sees a child's paintings on the refrigerator. Her dad tells her that the man had a horrible tragedy where his young daughter passed away many years ago at a very young age.
Jeez.
But the man kept her drawings and mourned her for the rest of his life, descending into sorrow and alcoholism. So, is this childlike shadow figure the man's daughter coming back to meet him as he passes to the other side?
Wow.
What do you think?
Wow.
Mirror, mirror.
That's
A
sad.
woman who goes by the online name Pixie Paranormal 1 is a psychic medium and paranormal investigator who has had quite a few strange experiences. Some that could be supernatural.
What is this noise?
What the hell is going on?
What is this noise?
What is this noise?
And she has also experienced some scary incidents that are just a bit too real.
When the sun goes down.
Got a load of kids running around in here. Can you hear them all?
That's a big
What in the world?
That's a girl crying.
Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to
Can you
go.
hear that, guys? Hang on. Turn the lights off for a minute, people. Turn
It's
these
time to
lights
go.
off. Turn these lights off. Hang on a minute, guys. We've got to turn these lights off. Turn the lights off.
Turn the lights off.
Turn that light off.
Sinister portents.
You better turn that shit off, boy.
I don't mind hunting ghosts, but it's the humans that worry me. Human beings freak me out.
But recently, Pixie Paranormal 1 had a very chilling experience right in her own home. She heard cracking sounds coming from her mirror, so she grabbed her phone and began to film. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Go up here.
Look at my mirror.
Wait,
My mirror's cracking by
My
itself.
mirror is cracking by itself.
What's happening? Wait, stop.
Harry,
What?
my mirror is cracking by itself.
It's cracked twice so far. Why is it cracking by itself?
No fucking idea.
There's too many.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
Alright, let's just carry on with it.
She playing around?
Stay there, don't go near it.
This way. I know. Mom, I know. There's a naughty mirror. Wait. Where's the mirror cracking?
I don't know.
I know. There's a naughty seven.
The woman's mirror begins to break and crack all on its own right before her eyes.
Wow.
Even weirder, what looks like a strange misshapen face seems to appear in the slowly shattering mirror. So did one of the ghosts from Pixie's Paranormal Investigations follow her home? Or just what do you think is happening here? Scary videos.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We made it to number 1. If you with me, drop with you. We should at least have 400 likes in here. We got over 500 people in here. We made it to number 1. The hoodie ain't came up yet, man. Look, man. I might just do the next stream. Like I said, I might just do a shirtless, man. It might be shirtless Poppy. You know what I'm saying? I might just go ahead and I don't even need the hoodie. I don't even need the hoodie no more. I done built up. And I remember when I first started, we're going to get back to the video. I remember when I first started, people was like, yo, Laidback, you so scared. But through time, you're going to build up your calluses. I didn't believe them. Shout out to the people that believed in me at the beginning. Shout out to y'all. If y'all still out there watching, shout out to y'all, man. Hit that like button, but we made it to number 1. Let's see what we got, squad.
And now again, we end this video with clips that might seem a bit spooky at first, but nah. Case in point, some Dutch urbex explorers are checking out an abandoned old building, and they find something absolutely terrifying.
Whoa. Nah, he screamed like a little girl, bro. He screamed like a little girl, bro. Come on now. Listen. Hij is allemaal. What? Oh my.
Now, honestly, squatters in an abandoned house are much more dangerous than ghosts. Also, did you notice that this guy's friend has on the same jacket as the squatter guy?
Bruh.
Truly bizarre.
Bizarre.
And next up, a woman is chilled to her core as she wakes up to strange activity.
That was funny.
Some unseen force seems to open and close the drawers in her bedroom.
Oh, snap. No. Oh my God. Can you imagine? That's the cat?
But then it's just her cat stuck inside her wardrobe chest.
Oh my
Look,
goodness.
There's his little head peeking out. And finally, Pedro sees a very strange shadow of what seems to be a person who is just not there.
Yeah, Nuke didn't curse yet. What is that, a toy? Hold on. Nothing there? All right, I'm confused. What? What is?
Get creepy. And then Pedro realizes that he just has weirdly designed chairs.
Oh my God.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, please, if you want to be awesome.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I'll see you back here next time.
Hey man, shout out to Nuke, man. Shout out to Nuke. Shout out to my squad. You already know what's up. We made it through another one. Oh my God. Two-time Poppy. Zaddy is in the building. Big Lade is in the building. Like I said, before y'all leave, make sure y'all hit that like button. Drop real one for real in the comments, man. For my real ones, if you made it this far, I don't care if you're watching the rebroadcast, drop real one in the chat. Look, like I said, I don't even think I need the hoodie. I might mess around and pull up, man, with the shirtless Poppy. Fuck around and be shirtless Poppy. You feel me? Nah, man. Buddy gave me a 10. He gave me a 10 to be like, nah, bro, keep your shirt on, man. He gave me a $10 donation and said, bro, don't take your shirt off, bro. Don't take your shirt off. But look, shout out to my people, man. Shout out to my real ones in the chat. Shout out to Nuke. Shout out to my people. I love you guys. I love you guys. But look, till next time, self-love and positivity. You already know what's up, man. My people, I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Health is wealth. Do not forget that. Big Laid. I'm signing out.